My name is Pelcha Chambule. I'm 18 years old and I'm an AS1 student of Sociology in Woodrose International School, which is located in Maputo, Matola, Rio, kilometer 15, Chinonanquila. Today, I'm going to talk about cultural diversity. Cultural diversity refers to the different types of cultures that exist in the world, and this is divided into cross-cultural and intra-cultural diversity.
Diversity is not only about nationalities, it's also about backgrounds. To see the reality from this perspective just makes you more holistic, just look around in 360 degrees instead of just on your own point of view.
There are several social categories, which includes class, age, gender, ethnicity, religion, and global culture.
Well, culture isn't just about nationality or the language you speak. You and another person can live in the same country and speak the same language and still have totally different cultural backgrounds. Within a single country, even within a single city, you see lots of different cultures, and each person's cultural background will be a mishmash of many different influences. So there really isn't and never will be a single agreed upon number of cultures that exist in the world.
Referring to global culture, which is a type of cultural diversity inside intercultural diversity, we can see that European countries which used to colonize Africa influence their culture in the way they eat, they dress themselves, and they present themselves by the way they talk. This was then mixed with their own culture, but there is a part of influence of Asian countries also because they used to trade with them.
You more likely to spend your free time at a football game or at a modern art gallery? Do you watch NCIS or True Detective? Do you wear JCPenney or J. Crew? These distinctions and many more like them are just one way of distinguishing between cultural patterns in terms of social class. Because yes, class affects culture and vice versa. So one way of looking at culture is by examining distinctions between low culture and high culture. And okay, yeah, those are kind of gross sounding terms, but I want to be clear. High culture does not mean better culture. In fact, so-called low culture is also known as popular culture, which is exactly what it sounds like.
Low culture means the cultural behaviors and ideas that are popular with most people in a society. High culture is the cultural patterns that distinguish a society's elite. Religion also influences on our culture, and this changes the way we dress and behave. Even between genders, men dress differently between women. Ethnicity also influences and is the cultural differences between social groups, which makes them believe that they belong to a different social group. Classes influence the way
The ordinary working guy used to be like this. And the intellectual guy, the reader, the writer, used to wear clothes like this.
In general, all the countries have their own culture, even with the dances. And this is related to ethnicity, the way they present themselves and the way they dress. The greetings are also different, where in Eastern Asia it's common to bow, while in Western side they shake or touch hands. Culture also includes its ages, where children behave differently from old people. Just see how the children took the picture with a peace sign and smiling. Childhood has some cultural differences in comparison with adulthood. They have permissions, which is playing, something which is discouraging adults, and denies. They're not allowed to do things such as sexual relationships, something which is very open to adults. We also can observe that we have youth, which is about categories of preteens, teens, and young adults, which also have differences in tastes and behaviors. These kids prefer to hang out in beaches, while young adults prefer to hang out in live concert shows. They also enjoy taking selfies, drinking alcohol, listening to hip hop music, and even the way they dress is very different from adulthood. Adulthood, in the other hand, have some responsibilities such as marriage, full-time work, and childcare. These characteristics set adulthood apart from other age groups. In India, relatives practice an illegal act which is called sanicide, whereby they kill an old people from their own family because they believe that one is wasting their resources. They are working hard to feed this person who doesn't even live anymore in their perspective. So they kill them. But this is an illegal practice. In contrast, in Germany and USA, old people there feel like they are younger as they get old. That's why they keep on exercising to keep their lives going on. To conclude, the world has several cultures. We can't even deduce how many there are. We just know that they keep growing as the world globalizes. This was the presentation about cultural diversity. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from it. Thank you for your time.